We're going to be investing $10 million in the first instance, and you may be very happy to know that will come from the CIP program into the OKU hospital.
An initial $10 million investment drawn from residual revenue of the Citizenship by Investment Program, CIP, is set to be injected into the Owen King European Union Hospital. Despite progress in directing these funds toward programs and policies aimed at improving the lives of the people, the SLP administration continues to face criticism from the opposition UWP for its handling of the CIP.
The $10 million are coming from the excess fees from the CIP program.
MSR Media's dispute originated from the rejection of its project application under the alternative investment option in St. Kitts and Nevis. Philippe Martinez subsequently filed a RICO lawsuit in U.S. courts against officials in St. Kitts and St. Lucia, alleging wrongdoing. Prime Minister Pierre faced questions from journalists about the trip to Washington, D.C. by CIP CEO Claude Emmanuel and his knowledge of the visit.
You did indicate to the press that you were not aware that Mr. Emmanuel was taking that trip.
And that's the bombshell? Listen, let me tell you something. I am saying nothing about CIP, so don't ask me. Here's my position on CIP. There is a case in the court. You have 100% evidence to go to court and put anybody you want in jail. Go to court. We're not talking about American court, so they can use the excuse, oh, political interference. No, it's the great America. That's their court. File everything in the American courts. Get all the evidence. Let the American courts disclose, and I will take action. If the American courts say that any of my ministers committed any fraud, I will take action. I am not, and don't try to get me in, I am not making any statement to create any sideshow, to create any emotional thing about a matter that's in court.
The matter has drawn significant attention in opposition UWP circles, with inquiries regarding the Prime Minister's insights.
Yes, but he went to D.C. and he has indicated that you were aware that he went to D.C. Did he speak with you about the details of those meetings?
Why do you think I should tell you what Mr. Emmanuel tells me? I involved in Roro, you know. This is a Roro thing. I tape him, I'll pay the tape. I'm not a Roro fella. I'm not involved in Roro. I have a country to run, listen. You see this Roro thing? He called me, I'll tell you what he said. But I get involved. I don't get involved in that. If Emmanuel did anything wrong, and RICO did anything wrong, Emmanuel will pay the consequences of his actions. He's a big man. He's an adult man. The last time I knew him. So if he did anything wrong, and whoever it is finds he did anything wrong, he'll pay the consequences. Right now, what I know is a case has been filed and there has been no verdict. So why must I get involved in discussions as there's no verdict? So no matter what I say, let me something. Let me ask you another question. What is the purpose of all our discussion? I want to ask you a question. Tell me, what's the purpose? What is
knowledge, public information.
And the case? Welcome to the case now. Thank you.
Prime Minister Pierre remained unfazed, calling for a greater sense of judiciousness to prevail in what is an ongoing legal matter. He maintained his stance, urging focus on the facts, the legal process, and not hearsay.
So tell the promoters of the Bombshell, I'm not going to report. I'm not going to answer. Tell the promoters of the Bombshell, I have no concern with the Bombshell. Tell the promoters of the Bombshell, I am not speaking to anybody. Tell the promoters of the Bombshell that Philippe Pierre is not going to get involved. So the Bombshell can explode, it can bomb, I am not involved. That's all I tell you, that I am not involved. So I don't lose sleep over bombshells. My position is go to the court. Finally, there is a case in the court. You have Bombshell, you have shells, you have ballistic missiles. Put it in the court. Go to the court with all these missiles and let them explode. And if Philippe J. Pierre is guilty, the court will say Philippe J. Pierre is guilty. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying nothing about that. My position has been clear.
Prime Minister Pierre noted that an audit report on the Citizenship by Investment Program, CIP, will soon be released, offering empirical evidence on the operations and management of the program. He stressed that this report would provide transparency and clarity on the matter. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.